Okay, so this is my plea to Summit to make Breaking Dawn into a movie. Like, not just any movie, an actual, honest-to-God bad film. And I'm going to tell my coworker here, who's off camera, but I'm going to tell her all about Breaking Dawn, and I'm going to break it down. This is taken from a chud.com report about the book, and it's just so funny. Yeah, you got to hear this. Okay, so New Moon ends, right? And Edward's like, Bella, will you marry me? And she's like,
okay.
Okay, so fast forward to the fourth book, they're married. All right, and then they get married, and then they honeymoon on this small island off the coast of Brazil called like Isle Irma or something. I don't know. Okay. But it's owned by the Cullen family. Right? If you can imagine vampires snorkeling and bathing in the sun, it effectively happens in the book.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is in the book.
Yeah.
So they get married, and what do married couples do? They have to, they have to kind of seal the deal, right?
Yeah.
Well, Edward's like, I don't really want to,
What?
Because it's the whole Superman, like, woman of Kleenex thing, like, too strong, like, being too strong while having sex.
Oh, he doesn't want to hurt her.
He doesn't want to hurt her, right? Okay. And so he's like, I don't really want to. And she's like, come on. Come on. And finally he's like, okay, fine. So they get it on. He knocks her out.
What?
Edward fucks her unconscious.
Matthew!
I'm saying that. God. So anyway, he screws her unconscious. She wakes up. She's bruised. She comes after round 2. And this time he gets her preggers. So explain to me.
First of all, how can vampires give you
No, I know. Apparently somewhere in the book it's mentioned that they can get pregnant somehow. I don't know. But
I'll go with that one.
But you figure, but there's a direct reference, I think, like in the first or second book where they talk about breathing, and they only choose to breathe because it feels normal, not because they have to, which effectively means that there's no oxygen moving blood around in the body. The heart's not pumping. So if the heart's not pumping, how can semen be created to impregnate, right? So I'm just saying.
Why are you saying these words?
Because it's scientific fact. I can go more vulgar. Anyway. So he knocks her out. So and the pregnancy is like really quick. This baby is growing very fast in her body.
So they have a fast.
Like 2 months, I think is what they say in the book. Like 2 months, and she's preggers. But the baby starts kicking. And the baby kicks so strong, it breaks her ribs. And this is what I want to see.
What?
I want to see Kristen Stewart going like, like biting her lip and pulling her hair while her ribs are being broken internally. I want to see this on a movie so bad.
You're not going to show that.
I really hope to God they do. Like the unrated director's cut later on, I'd be down with that. But so then the baby starts getting more developed and grows really fast. And then the baby develops telepathy. And a full adult mind. Inside the womb. So then, like, the sister Alice can start hearing the baby's thoughts.
That's disturbing because the baby has to go through birth still.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to remember those things.
No. So the baby is telepathically transmitting her thoughts out of the womb. People can hear it.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. And it gets better. So then she starts going into labor and basically everything like that happens.
But there's reasons why you shouldn't remember birth.
Oh, it's a painful experience or it's a crazy experience. It's like it's like going through Space Mountain at Disneyland. It's all black, it's all windy, it's crazy. You get to the end, flash a light, there you go. You're back sitting there going, wow, that was a hell of a ride.
I'm just saying that's wrong.
It is wrong, but. So she goes into labor, and the labor is so violent, it's so crazy, it breaks every bone in her body, right? And Edward has to perform a C-section.
What?
A C-section with his teeth.
He has to do a C-section?
C-section with his teeth.
No, you're lying.
Rips baby out of womb with teeth, right?
Oh
so then she's broken and she's bleeding. I mean, literally at this point in the book, I really want to see her just get beat to shit, because that's what she's going to be, is literally beat to shit. So then they go, okay, now we're going to turn you into a vampire at this point in time.
Because she's going to die.
Yeah, so now they go and do it. Like at the last possible moment, oh wait, maybe we should have thought of that beforehand. I don't know.
Well, can she get pregnant if she's a vampire?
I don't know. I don't know the logistics of Stephanie Meyer's vampires. I call them vampires. So really, whatever. So then she has the baby, right? And the baby's name is like I can't pronounce like random missy. I can't pronounce it. Okay. I don't know. No one. I've never heard anyone utter the word and have it be like in actual context. Yeah. So basically, she has the infant and who has this fully developed adult mind, right?
Is that a full set of teeth too?
I don't know yet. I don't know. It's a half vampire, half human baby.
Breastfeeding that.
But no, in comes Wolf Boy. Okay. And he's just like, hey, I heard you had.
After her?
No. As soon as he sees the baby, He's like, yo, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Nuh-uh.
Seriously.
To the baby?
Yeah, to the baby. Because
To
it's
the
like,
baby.
he imprints himself on the baby. Which I guess is explained later on as saying it's more intense love than what Bella and Edward have for each other is Jacob's in love with this child. He's in love with this infant.
So Jacob is going to be
Jacob's
in love
like,
with...
yo, I'm going to get up on that when it's old enough, which is like 18 years.
No, because it's speed time up.
I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea, because you figure if it's a vampire baby, the vampires wouldn't age, or they'd age at a half rate because they're half human,
Yeah,
like Blade.
that's true.
So, I mean, you figure 40-some years and she'd be legal?
But how werewolves?
I don't know. 17 at this point. I think they age normally.
Oh.
But the fact is, he comes in and he's just like, it instantly transfers all of his love of Bella to this child, which is very disturbing.
That's weird.
And then he goes and starts visiting her like every day, you
That's
know, and
weird.
starts like, and then they're all cool with it.
That's
They're like,
very
whatever.
like pedophile.
Very pedophile-ish. So then like all that shit goes down, and then the Volturi, who are like the bad guys in the second movie that, you know, they did nothing. They show up again because they think that the baby is this like immortal one, like this child
The
of prophecy,
chosen one, the
kind
white
of,
elephant?
kind of,
Yeah.
right? And they show up and they're just like, we need to kill it. And Bella's like, whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, listen, you guys have got it all wrong. And they're like, no, please
It's
explain.
Jacob's
No, they're like, please explain.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, it's my daughter. It's absolutely fine. Oh, well, because you said so, we're gonna go.
That's
so,
it.
Yeah, that's it. So then they leave, and then everyone, you know, Bella and Edward go off, live happily ever after. The baby's gonna get bonked by the werewolf when they're older. I mean, it's like,
Oh my God.
this is the fourth book, and the reason why I'm so excited to see it is because I love watching bad cinema.
Okay, they're not going to make it like that.
I would make it like
It would
that.
be too graphic.
I would make it like that.
Listen, all the teeny boppers would freak.
Look, as I told some teeny boppers the other night that came in to watch New Moon, they need to stop setting themselves up for disappointment with this character, because they are the reason why divorce rates are so high. Because they are in love with this their totally like fictionalized character of Edward Cullen and his romanticist, which is nothing more than being a stalker, right, as it's shown through the series. And then you get to the fourth book and it's just like, what is going on? It
I
makes
think
no
they
sense.
went too far with the whole C-section thing.
I think tearing it out, I want to kind of see that. Like, that's like something you'd see on HBO.
Would it make it cool?
If those vampires, and the reason why I call them vampires is because they go out in the sun, they don't need to drink human blood, and they're generally faggots.
Don't forget they're shiny.
Oh, they're shiny, sparkly. I float in the sunlight. But that's how bad the Twilight series
Okay,
is.
but what do they call themselves? Twilights?
Twitards?
Twitards?
Twihards. They call themselves Twihards.
I like Twitards better.
Twitards. So my plea is to Summit Entertainment, and please, you haven't chosen a director yet for the Breaking Dawn. Let me do it. Let me do it. Because I can make movies, I can make bad movies, and I can make you guys a lot of money by showing it the way the author really intended. Brutal, hardcore violence on a woman. Not that I support it, but I really hate the character of Bella, so I'd make her suffer. So there we go. And that's all I'm gonna say. And she's laughing, so there you go. So if you hate Twilight, comment on this video. Let the world know that you're not going to stand for it. But then, go buy your tickets for Breaking Dawn, because if they make it anywhere like the book, it's going to rock.